Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you Tarte's new Spring 2014 collection, and the collection consists mainly of cheek and lip products. There is also a new eyeshadow palette, the Be Matnificent Colored Clay Eye and Cheek Palette. I'll probably do a standalone review for that, but the original 2014 Spring collection consists of these new colors. So we have two new shades of the Amazonian Clay 24-Hour Blushes, a new shade in the Cheek Stain. All of the cheek stains in the line are now repackaged into this smaller bottle here, and they have more intricate designs on the bottles themselves. And this whole set of Lip Surgences you see here are a new formula. It's the Lip Surgent Power Pigment lip pens or lip pencils, and so these shades are apparently based on the cheek stains here. So you have a whole range and set of new colors for that. In this video I'll share my first impressions of these colors and the formula. If you want to see more in-depth reviews of each product as well as photographs and swatches, including the lip colors applied to the lips, then go to allurabeauty.com. Those should be up shortly after this video is up. So this is what the new boxes for the new Lip Surgence line looks like. Each of them has its own design on the side of each of the boxes to correspond with whatever color is inside. So first up we'll look at the 8 new Lip Surgent Power Pigment lip tints. And you probably noticed that these look different from the rest of the Lip Surgent lip stains or lip tints. These are much thinner than the ones from the original or even subsequent lines. Here's an example for you side by side, and so they are much thinner and they're a little longer, and unfortunately they are also much smaller in terms of how much product you get. So with the original lip tints you got 3 grams of product, and now with this new line you are getting 1 gram of product. So that's a third of the amount you got before, and Tarte, I think, has very unwisely decided to not correspondingly decrease the price by a third. So they are giving their customers only a third of the amount of product, but they're not giving you a break on the price point. These new Lip Surgent line items cost $24 each, and so I think, honestly, I think it's a little ridiculous to do that. It reminds me very much of when MAC downsized the pigments by, I forget how much, but by I think half the amount, and they kept the price the same. Unfortunately, that is the reality of the situation if you are interested in buying the new Lip Surgence items. So the first color we have here is Exposed, Blissful, Tipsy, Blushing Bride, Natural Beauty, True Love, Fearless, and Flush. Here is Exposed, which is a nude pink shade, Blissful, which is more of a peach toned shade, Tipsy, which is a lighter peach with pink undertones, Blushing Bride, which is a powder rose, Natural Beauty, which is a pinky red, True Love, which is a brighter pink, mid-toned pink shade with red undertones, Fearless, which is a soft pink shade, and Flush, which is a brighter, slightly purple-based pink. Next we have a new shade in Tarte's Cheek Stain line. It is the shade Fearless, and again you can see a change in design for the packaging. Unfortunately, again, a change in the amount of product Tarte has decided to provide customers. So this gives you half the amount of product as Tarte's previous cheek stain colors, but once again, these still cost $30, which is very much not half the price, or even sort of a price reduction for the amount of product you get. So my same comments apply to that decision by this company. Here is what Fearless looks like in the tube. Tarte's packaging for this has this part of the tube where you just push the product up as you're using it. Here is a swatch of Fearless. So you apply it initially and then you blend it out, layering the product as desired to get the color you want. So on the skin, this looks like a peach, a light translucent peach with pink undertones. You get sort of a balmy finish to the color also. There are two new Amazonian Clay Longwear blush shades, and again, they have repackaged these items. Luckily, there is the same amount of product for these, but they've just changed the color of the logo, and they've taken away this leaf floral design here. These are $26 each. First, we have the shade in Fearless, and we have the shade True Love. First, I'm going to swatch Fearless, which is a light, dusty pink color. Here's one layer only. Here it is with 2 layers of color. And here it is with 3. Not the pigmentation I'm used to getting with Amazonian Clay blushes. These are a little more chalky in texture. They don't give off as strong pigmentation initially as the other Amazonian Clay blushes I have. Here's one layer of True Love, which is a deeper rosy pink. Here it is with 2 layers applied, and with 3 layers applied. Alright, so there you have Tarte's new Spring 2014 items. Sad to say, even though Tarte is one of my favorite brands, I'm not really that excited or impressed by these new items. I think that the pigmentation and the powder formula for the new blush colors could have been much better. They will show up just fine on the cheeks. It's not like they're bad products, but they don't live up to the standards set by the previous Amazonian Clay blushes, which are usually fantastic. The new LipSurgence line, I'm initially just turned off by because of the fact that they're so much smaller than the normal LipSurgence lip tints, and yet they don't have a corresponding decrease in the price, which I just think is such a bad decision by companies when they do that. Give the customers some sort of break. It doesn't have to be one-to-one, but don't charge the exact same amount when you give your customers a third of the amount of product that you were giving them previously. In terms of formula, they seem nice. They have a slightly powdery finish to them. They are all matte. They don't have any shimmer in any of the colors, but as always, I will give you a more in-depth review after I've actually tested them out on the lips at allurabeauty.com. Same thing with the cheek tints. You're getting half the amount of product, but you aren't paying half the amount in price. But in terms of purely the formula and the color, it looks nice. It's a nice translucent peachy pink color and has a dewy finish to it. Alright, please share your thoughts with me in the comment section below or at the website allurabeauty.com. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.